There, welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to continue on our composite journey, and I'm going to show you what we've done. You remember on Friday we pre-shredded 35 bottles. This is what we ended up with. You see, that's 35 bottles, and now I've taken the liberty and I've shredded it even more. You see, this is about 20 or so. Not that cool. Now we're going to take that and we're going to combine it with some ash, and we're going to press it and apply heat and hope for the best. But I'll show you that. In previous batches, batch 1 and batch 2, we experimented with different ratios with the ash to plastic. Batch 1 was a 50-50 and batch 2 was a 70-30. Today, with batch 3, we're trying something a little bit different. We're trying to make it a little bit more flexible, a little bit more sturdy and durable. So we're going to go with an 85% plastic and 15% ash. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's enough. Watch this. We're going to take this tiny little bit of ash here, and we're going to pour it into the plastic. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of moisture in here to help it adhere to the plastic coat. Water. We're just going to add that water right in there. Just taking a second, going to add some water. The reason we add the water, it's only a little bit, but it is. We're going to stir it up a little bit. Let's try to coat as much of the plastic as we can with the ash. The reason is to evenly distribute the ash around the plastic so that we can impart fire resistance. Some modicum of fire resistance into it. That is the goal. We're experimenting with fire resistance in our products. See that? That looks tasty. The next part is a little bit tricky, but we're going to take our mixture and we're going to put it onto the parchment just like that. And we're going to want to completely spread that out evenly so that when it comes time for crushing, when it comes time for packing and adhering, see, we're going to try to make sure all of that stays in there. You want to make it as level as you can while we're doing this. Now that we have it all evenly coated, and it looks tasty, it's a big pile. You see that? Black ash and plastic, recycled water bottle plastic. What we're going to do is we're going to take this parchment and we're going to put it at the top of the pile. And we're going to take this tray and we're going to down in. And we're going to crush that as much as we can. See? Let's just have it. Let's crush it all in there. Now that we have this part done, follow me into the laboratory and we're going to apply heat and pressure. This is always the fun part. When you're working with plastic, you always want to make sure that you're working in a well-ventilated area. For us, we are blending ash into our products, so there is less of a chance of harmful odors or whatnot, but you can never be too careful. Always wear personal protective equipment and practice safety first. That's the main priority. Never, ever, ever forget that. I'm going to stress that over and over and over again. If you watch our videos, you're going to hear it. over and over and time again. It's never going to get old. I don't want to be the reason why anybody gets hurt. I don't want to be the reason why anybody gets sick. None of us do here at Northern Charge Innovations. We're going to apply some heat now. Push on down. I'm using an iron, but a hot press works a lot better. The newer, a lot of the models have the temperature control. Plastics, regular plastics melt at between 150 and 175 degrees, 180 degrees Celsius. That's everything from your alarm clock to your water bottle to most of the plastic components of your cell phone, even your laptop, all your kids' toys, that sort of thing. It's crazy. So yeah, just we're going to keep applying pressure. You're going to hear some cracking as it settles. But that's part of the process. It's quite lengthy. The way we're doing it this way, you got to do it 10 minutes and then move, and then 10 minutes and then move, and then 10 minutes and then move. But you got to let it cool down too. It's a lot of fun. So we're gonna end up so now we're gonna show you what it looks like. Try to get it as close to the edges as you can. Trying to make sealed edges this time. Batch 2 had a little bit of rough edges. There was a clear separation between outer and inner layers. It worked for prototype, but we would like to iterate and make better. Yeah? Progress is about going forward and not backwards, as they say. How do you think this is going to turn out? Why don't you tell us in the comments now, and then wait till the end to find out. I'm hoping that it works out a lot better than batch 1 or batch 2. Ooh, the parchment paper is warm. All right. We're applying a little bit more pressure on here and a little bit more heat. This will be the second phase of the composite manufacturing process. And we keep saying over and over again, we like to keep the heat and the pressure evenly distributed. Ensure proper adhesion. From time to time, we do have to flip the prototype sheets over to, again, same process, and keep the heat evenly distributed. If we were using a hot press, it'd be so much easier. So much. But we're not. We're only working with small batches here, so using a hot press is just not feasible. It's not the best use of our materials and time. Cool down for a second, and then we'll have the look-see. You see, we have adhesion. It still needs to go back under the heat in the press, but it's beginning. going to be composite. This is what ice looks like. That'll about do it for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.